Hey Aquarius, Kay Loves Tarot here. Hope you guys are well. So let's get stuck into your May monthly. I do apologise that these have come out late, but better late than never. Right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising Aquarius, May 2020. We're going to start with 5 card, and then I'll throw you some romance angels after. Aquarius, central issue for May for Aquarius is the 5 of Cups reverse. Some regrets going on, Aquarius. The root is the world. The recent past is the Sun in the reverse. Just put these out properly. What's crowning Aquarius in May is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And what's coming towards Aquarius? The 3 of Pentacles, okay. I'm just going to put some clarification over these. Ah, okay. Oh, I think we've got a case of bad timing going on here, Aquarius. Something to do with a friend, possibly. Seems like a friendship scenario going on. Okay. So, for your central issue, I think that you regret letting your guard down so much here with someone who may be considered a friend. This can be a friend that was supposed to go maybe in a romantic kind of way, or this is somebody who you were just getting to know, whether romantic or not. This was just somebody that you're getting to know, and you're starting to regret maybe opening up too much. And this might not even just be one person. This could be, say, to a few different, this could be like one of those regret things, like, why do I always do the same thing? Why do I give too much of myself to people when I very seldom get the same back? And it could be an issue with respect. It could be an issue with attention or anything like that. But the reason why you have these regrets is because it's a case of bad timing, and it was a situation that no matter whichever way you could make this go, it wasn't gonna. The world is the end of the journey, the end of the cycle, and you're very much aware of that. And for the fact that it was a case of bad timing. So it could have something to do with the lockdown, granted. Now, in the recent past, you never really fully knew where you stood with someone. It was like you were getting what you needed from them at the time, but it was never enough. Not at least to let you know where you stood. You know what I mean? It's like they gave you what you needed, whether it be attention, whether it be affection, whether it be, shoulder to cry on, etc., etc. And that's why I'm more inclined to say, is this a friend? You got what you needed out of a friendship, but because you never knew where you stood with this friend, is this on a romantic level? That's where I'm getting at with this, really, if I'm honest. So, in your crowning position, you don't want to let this person go. You don't want them to shut you out. You don't want to have to shut this person out. And that's why I feel like you're okay. It's almost like you are coming to terms with the fact that you'd rather have this person in your life as a friend than not at all. And the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is to sort of say, I think you've come to terms with the fact that that's not going to happen. And that you yourself aren't prepared to be handing any kind of commitment out at the moment. And again, I'm starting to wonder, is this Wheel of Fortune on both sides? Is this bad timing on both sides? So what's coming towards you is actually quite promising. We're learning a hell of a lot at the moment. So, I like the 3 of Pentacles because this is going back to the drawing board, this is. It's to sort of say, right, okay, so that's not quite going to work out, and I'm not going to rock that boat. I want that person in my life, so I'm not going to do anything to rock that boat. However, I'm going to learn from this experience and learn anything else I can in order to prepare for something better in the future. And I do think that will come, and I think you're happy to wait. All right, there's a little bit of drama, and I reckon that's down to confusion with the 6 swords being reversed there. But you've got the strength to pull through it. I mean, if I had to round this month up for most Aquarians, it's their strength of character. It's their integrity and their pride that I'm really seeing push through this spread for me. There's so much pride. There's so much power. I feel a lot of power coming from the Aquarians. And it's weird because normally when I do these kind of readings, I don't really get too much energy because there's so many of you who may watch this. But I really am feeling a lot of power. Like, you have more power than you realise with something here. You have more authority. Like, either someone or people are really paying attention to what you have to say. I've got someone extremely intrigued, at least some, it could be a few people actually, really, really intrigued in the Aquarians this month. So remember that your words hold weight. So don't say anything that you're going to later regret. And if something's not working out here, especially on a friendship level, either accept it for what it is, or if it's a terrible friendship and you've put your all in, you're getting nothing back out of it, then you're free to leave. And I think that that's where I'm getting at with this, Aquarius, is the fact that you've got more power than you realise in terms of what you are prepared to accept from others. You don't have to give permission for anyone to put you down. You don't have to give permission for anyone to piss you off. And I think that this is where the power stems from. I need to throw some romance angels. Just bear with me. Check out the love life for Aquarius. Okay, I've got them releasing an X. It says it's time to clear your energy. And I think that's exactly what you're doing at the moment. You are clearing your energy, whether it is of someone or something. And I've got past life. I think here we may have had a bit of residual energy from a past life relation, from a previous relationship or a previous fling or whatever. And I just see you completely, finally, once and for all, releasing that energy and saying, no, I'm happy to let this go. It may have been a long-term commitment, or it could have been somebody who you would have seen as marriage material. But here we go. This is where your power comes from. It's that optimism. It's that looking ahead and seeing far ahead and thinking, yeah, that's where I want to go. That's what I want to do. That's the version of myself that I want to be. And the greatest thing about it, Aquarius, we're in lockdown. People ain't got no fucking better to do than to have this journey of self-discovery. Who are you really? What kind of people do you want in your life? Because you've got the power to pick and choose. And you can't, nobody can make you feel guilty for the decisions that you make. And I think, I mean, I'm an Aquarius, I can relate to this a little bit. I'm an Aquarius moon. And I think that it's one of the wonderful traits of Aquarius is the fact that they are not pushovers. And when somebody tries to push over Aquarius, then they're taking seriously, they're not taking that bullshit on their shoulders. But for some of you, there's someone here who you may be dealing with who does tug on your heartstrings a little bit and who has, whether they've realised it or not, things have got a bit murky. And I think that that's where you've struggled to understand where you stand with this person. And, you know, it's that murky ground of, do they see this that way or not? And I just think for some of you, stay optimistic no matter what. Release the negative from it. If you've got a really good friendship with this person, stick it as a friendship, okay? And let them lead the way. But otherwise, it's just that you stay optimistic. And if you've got any baggage from your past, start releasing it now. And remember, you've got more power than you think you hold, okay? I'm going to leave that there. Aquarius, I wish you all the best. If anyone wants personal, email me. It's right there on the bottom of the screen. Otherwise, we'll speak soon. Bye for now.